On the flip, they will serve first. Here is Steph Miller. And we're underway here with the second semifinal of this Region 4 volleyball tournament. As Miller, the server cross, that's going to be taken by the Rockford Cheyenne. They set up Louders left side, and Louders with the spike that is blocked by Gabby Miller. They'll try it again. This time Louders will tip a shot over the block of Miller, and it's going to be put back by Gabby on the Rocket side. Now a spike over right side by Longdecker is going to go into the net. This spike by Brooke Longdecker, and it's 1-0 to Rockford Cheyenne. The North Star starts with Macy Quilvang in the back row here. And Miller now, the serve over, is going to be taken by Longdecker. The spike over left side, and a spike and a kill for Louders. That'll tie it at 1. Again, each set in this match goes to 25. Got to win by 2 if they would go to a fifth set. That would go to 15. Longdecker serving here. The serve is going to be an ace. Longdecker had 8 service aces last night against Dakota Prairie. And she'll put the Rockets in the lead here at 2-1. Longdecker again, a serve down the center of the court this time. That's handled nicely by Halverson. They'll set up Hushley left side, and she'll spike up the block of Louders in for a kill. And that's going to tie it at 2. And back to serve now, coming back to serve the libero, Taylor Crum, the senior. With a server cross, just clips the top of the net, and it's in for an ace. That'll put the Bearcats up now 3-2 here in set 1. And a server cross is going to go deep into the back row, and that's going to be taken by Fike and tipped across by Hansen, but Haley Hansen will go into the net after she tipped that shot, which was out of bounds anyway. It's going to be a point either way to North Star. It's 4-2. Serve over, handled by the Rockets, and a big spike by Louders. Nice dig, though, by Halverson. That bounces around to the Raptors legally, and now it's pushed across by Quilvang, who's now in the front row. As trying to back here will be Hansen. Her spike gets into the back row of the Bearcats. They'll spike it left side of Hushley, and Hushley the spike that is tipped out of bounds. Just getting a fingertip on it, looks like was Hermanson, and it's going to be 5-2 Bearcats. As a serve across, that's going to be taken by the Rockford Cheyenne, and a serve over is going to be put there. As ending up with it is going to be Quilvang, and nice set there, and a spike and a kill by Macy Quilvang to make it 6-2. Bearcats a 4-point lead now, as they have scored 5 straight points here. Taylor Crum again to serve, taken by the Rockets. They'll set up Louders. Louders with a spike, and that's down for a kill. The Rockets will come to it in 6-3. Out of the Meester to serve now. Out of the short serve, handled by Miller. They'll set up Quilvang left side. Macy spike is across corner in for a kill. 7-3 Bearcats. Kristen Murchie will come in to serve now for North Star. Sitting down is going to be Hushley. Murchie a serve across. That's going to be taken by the Rockets. And a spike set up for Hansen, left side. Dug out by Taylor Crum. Now they set up Halverson, and Payton will get her first kill of the match. A spike left side. Bearcats the leader, 8-3. And a serve again by Murchie. Murchie a serve into the net. And this serve there will give the Rockets back a point. The Rockford Cheyenne will trail 8-4. Alicia Louders now goes back into the back row. This will give a huge advantage for North Star. Louders, the 6-footer, will be in the back row with Quilvang, the 6'5" middle hitter in the front for North Star. But here's the ace for Louders as that bumps into the crowd, and it's 8-5. Rockets will come back to within 3. Alicia Louders, the serve here once again. She had 6 service aces last night. And she'll try a jump serve here. It's going to go way long and out. A little too much adrenaline on that one. And that'll make it point Bearcats, and North Star lead here 9-5. As Taylor Crum back to serve now here for the Bearcats. Correction, that's Faith Crum, pardon us. Faith with the serve over. That's handled by the Rockets. They can get it over the 3-ball by DeMeester. It's now a chance over the Bearcats. They'll set up Quilvang. She can only get a push shot over. That's saved nicely by Fike for the Rockford Cheyenne. But then it's going to be bumped out of bounds by Hermanson. Actually was saved by DeMeester at the last moment, but she couldn't get it across legally. And it's 10-5 Bearcats here in set 1. Faith Crum with a serve over again. It's an ace. We're right to the feet there of Adriana Clucky, for the Rockford Sheyenne. There's another serve, and Clucky will take that deep in the back row. And she gets a pass back to her, and she'll get it over on a 3-ball. Big chance over the Bearcats again. They'll set up over left side Halverson, and Peyton with the spike is long and out of bounds. So the Rockets will come to within 5 and 11-6. Haley Hansen now back to serve. And a serve over is going to be taken by the Bearcats. They'll set up Quilvang. She'll try a push shot that goes deep in the back row. Saved, though, by Hansen. Put back by Longnecker. That's blocked over the net. And a big stop block it shall be for Macy Quilvang, who will now go back to serve with their Bearcats leading 12-6. Timeout's going to be taken by the Rockford Sheyenne. On the odds. All right, folks, here we are, ready to go here for after the timeout. That is 14-8 now. The Bearcats lead by 6. There's a point each way since we left you. Peyton Halverson is serving here for North Star as the Rockets will set up Longnecker left side and a spike in for a kill off the block of Gabby Miller. That'll make it 14-9. Rockets within 5. As ready to go here once again, a serve over is going to be taken. And that's put across after the serve of the Rockets, put over in a 3-ball here by Hushley. Fight now will get a spike for the back row here for the Rockets, and that's in for a kill. So settling to Rockford Sheyenne back to within 4 of the Bearcats at 14-10. They're in this region for semifinal. And serving here is Tollefson for the Rockets. Bearcats will set up over left side. Steph Miller, that's spike, or by Hushley, I should say, a spike. That's going to be handled by the Rockets. They'll put it over, though, on a 3-ball with Louders. A chance here for Gabby Miller. Running spike is going to be dug out in the back row. Handled by the Rockets as Tollefson will get it back across. And that's almost bumped out by Faith Crum, but it's going to be saved here by the Bearcats. It's on the Rockets side, but they'll put it right back over the Longnecker. Now Hushley will spike one into the net. This time to jump there, and it's 14-11. Rockford Sheyenne within 3 here in set 1, and they'll continue to serve with Heather Tollefson. Left-handed server, short serve. Getting there is Miller, though. Steph Miller will get it over to Hushley. That spike is going to be dug out by Fight. Now they'll set up Louders, and Louders with a spike blocked out of bounds. 14-12, Rockets within 2. And another serve by Tollefson. And that's going to be bumped up towards the net again. Right side, they'll set up Steph Miller. Her spike blocked. But a great dig there by Halverson will keep it alive. As now the Rockets will set up Louders. A push shot into the back row. Saved by Halverson. Put over in a 3-ball by Faith Crum. Rockets now. Demeester sets up Louders. She'll hammer a spike. It's blocked by Gabby Miller. They'll try it again. This time she'll push it to the back row where it's saved by Quilvang for the Bearcats. Now Gabby Miller with a spike, and that's going to be long and out. And the Rockets are back to them 14-13, and North Star needs a timeout. Folks, right after the timeout, it's an ace. Served here for Heather Tollefson, who served 6 points in a row. And that's 4 aces now for the Rockford Cheyenne. We're tied at 14. As Tollefson to serve again. As Gabby Miller will handle that. And they set up over left side. Hushley and Kelly's with a Kelly spike, I should say, partially blocked. As the Rockets will come back with Louders, and her spike blocked out of bounds. And the Rockford Cheyenne will have their first lead of the match at 15-14. Serving is Tollefson again into the back row, where Gabby Miller will have it. As they bring it over right side to Steph Miller, she'll get a tip shot in over the block of Louders. And that will finally end that big run for the Rockford Cheyenne, and the Bearcats will tie it at 15. As back to serve will be Steph Miller. Miller, a serve deep into the back row. It's taken by the Rockets. They'll put it on a 3-ball there with Longnecker. Coming back now, Gabby Miller's trying to spike for the Bearcats, puts it in the net. And the Rockets will lead again 16-15. Longnecker back to serve, and serves long and out. It's served by the Rockets. Give a point back to the Bearcats, and we're tied at 16. It is the best of 5 volleyball match. Each set goes to 25. Got to win by 2. Taylor Crum now comes in to serve. Here for the Bearcats, and putting it back over in a 3-ball is going to be Louders. That's taken back by Halverson. Bearcats will set up Quillbang. Macy in the spike, and it's just in on the sideline for a kill. And that'll put the Bearcats back out in front here, 17-16. Serving again is Taylor Crum. Taylor, they serve just off the top of the net, and it's going to be an ace. As Tollefson could not quite get to it. So an ace for Taylor Crum makes it 18-16. Serve again is put over too far over the net. Spiking it back was Hushley, but the Rockets will save it, and they'll get it back over with Louders. Now Quillbang comes up with a set and a spike and a kill. Set up there nicely by Faith Crum. Bearcats will lead 19-16. They've scored 4 straight points now here in set 1. And Taylor Crum again to serve. Bumped up by Tollefson. They set up Louders, and Louders with a spike over Quillbang. And that is actually going to be bumped out of bounds. Looks like Spike could have let it go. But she didn't know where she's out of the court. And that's going to be a point for the Bearcats. It'll lead 20-16. And a timeout will be. Folks, after the timeout, a stop block from Macy Quillbang for the Bearcats, and then a spike that goes down to make it 22-16. Bearcats are leading now by 6 as they come back after a serve receive here by Rockford Cheyenne. Another spike and a kill for Quillbang. That makes it 23-16. Rockets led at one time 16-15 here in set 1. Now we're down by 7 as the Rockets will get a 3-ball across out of bounds. Set point. 8 straight points served by Taylor Crum for the Bearcats here in set 1. And serving for the set is Crum, and she gets an ace. How about Taylor Crum coming on to serve? 10 straight points for the
Stop by their office at 308 4th Avenue, downtown Devils Lake, or call them at 701-662-2299. Rich Sager Crop Insurance, proud to support sports coverage in Northeast North Dakota.
Customer appreciation, a little team spirit, or just because. Sports and Shirts of Langdon can personalize anything from t-shirts, hats, sweatshirts, jackets, polo shirts, and more. Personalized clothing is a great way to get your business name out in front of people. Embroidered apparel make a great gift idea. Bring in your idea or logo, or have Sports and Shirts create one for you. Sports and Shirts of Langdon. Call 256-4200.
Okay, folks, so to begin set 2, the Rockets actually just got an ace from Maddie Hermanson, and now a spike long and out of bounds from Kelly Jo Hushley, and the Rockets have taken a 3-0 lead here in set 2. of this Region 4 semifinal. Of course, again, you just heard North Star win set 1, 25-16, as they'll try a back row spike here for Quillvang with the Bearcats. Saved, though, by the Rockets, and they'll get it back across with Sam Fight. As a spike now, Huxley, a standing spike across. Taken by Fight, they'll leave her open to Rockford Cheyenne. Now they set up Louders, and she'll hammer one home to make it 4-0. So 4-0 to Rockford Cheyenne here in set 2. And again, the Bearcats leading 1-0. Winner again plays Langdon Munich for this match for the Region 4 Championship Thursday night at 7:30. As Tollison, the serve across now. And a serve is going to be taken. Well, it looks like it was going to be a kill for Steph Miller, but great defense by the Rockets. Gets it back across, but now Gabby Miller with a spike, and another great save by Tollison as Louders. They're trying to set her up, and miscommunication between Longnecker and Louders, and the ball fell right in between the two of them. 4-1 Rockets. Bearcats get their first point here in set 2. And Steph Miller now to serve across. Steph the serve, taken by Fight. And they'll set up Louders now left side. Cross-court spike is in for a kill. That'll make it 5-1 Rockets. So Alicia Louders at the kill. And again, see, I think we actually had Brooke Longnecker serving earlier. Is actually Tollison. Longnecker now to serve. Longnecker is short serve, but handled by Miller. And now Quillvang is going to try to set up Gabby Miller, and it works for a kill. So an assist for Quillvang to Gabby Miller, and it's 5-2. It's Quillvang. Gabby Miller now come out as Quillvang will come up to the front row. And a serve cross is going to be put too far over the net by DeMeester. She tried to set up one of her teammates, and it's an easy kill for Quillvang. Makes it 5-3 Rockets. And it is Taylor Crum serving here for North Star. Again, she served 9 points in a row in the set 1, but this time her second serve is into the net. And it makes it 6-3. Rockets by 3. Is on to DeMeester now. The setter for the Rockets will serve. High serve across the net, taken by Miller. Steph Miller down to Quillvang. Macy can only push this one across, though. So it's going to be coming into Rockford Cheyenne. They'll set up Louders. A spike off the block of Quillvang goes on the North Star side, and they'll set up Quillvang. It will get a spike to go across, and DeMeester will get it over on a 3-ball. Taylor Crum will take it there. There's a punch back across by Faith Crum. Saved by a couple of Rockets and pushed back across by Tollison for the back row. Back set now right side of Quillvang, and she'll get a spike and a kill. Nicely set up play that time. Faith Crum set it at Macy Quillvang. Nice rally there for both teams there, didn't you think? 6-4. And 6 kills. Now for Macy Quillvang. Krista Murchie checks in and serves for North Star. Serve is going to be long and out. And the Rockets will get a point to lead 7-4. Louders to serve here now. Jump serve across, and that's going to be almost an ace. What a great diving dig, though, by Murchie. Keeps it alive. And the Rockford Cheyenne will now spike back. He'll try to get with Tollison. She just pops it over the block of Quillvang. So now the Bearcats will set up Macy Quillvang. Her spike partially blocked. Saved now by DeMeester. Pushed back across by Louders. Where Taylor Crum will have it. They set up Halverson, and Halverson to the spike. Nicely saved by Haley Hansen. Back row spike it is for Louders, and it's a kill. Alicia Louders makes it 8-4. And Louders to continue serving now here for the Rockets. Jump serve it is again, and a serve deep into the back row, dug out by Murchie. And out goes to Quillvang. She'll get a standing spike across, where it's taken by Rockford Cheyenne. They'll set up Hansen left side, her spike blocked easily by Macy Quillvang. 3 stops now for the 6'5 junior. And it's going to be 8-5. Rockets lead by 3, where Faith Crum will go back to serve. Crum with the serve over, taken by Louders. Left side, they'll set up Tollison. She'll try to hammer one this time, and a net violation is going to be called on Stephanie Miller. On Quillvang, excuse me, for a net violation, touching the net, trying to block the shot. So Haley Hansen back to serve. Longnecker comes in now to play the front row. 9-5 Rockets here in set 2. As a serve over is put by Murchie and bumps out of bounds. It's an ace. So 10-5, the Rockets now lead by 5. Is still serving here is Haley Hansen. Serve bumped up by Taylor Crum. To Faith. Now it comes to Quillvang right side, and a spike and a kill. Well, if you need a point, that's obviously a very good place to go for the Bearcats. Set up their 6'5 junior to 10-6. As Quillbank comes to the back row now to serve. As Gabby Miller comes to the front row. Rockets will set up a Tollefson. Tollefson to the spike, saved by Quillbank. Dug out there as Halverson will get it back across. Now they try to set up Longnecker. Longnecker punches it over a double block. It's almost lost there for a moment with the Bearcats, but Halverson will bump it over on a 3-ball. Rockets will try it again. Left side, Longnecker. Great stuff blocked by Miller, but it's kept alive by the Rockets. And Longnecker gets it passed back to her. Now Gabby Miller set up for a spike, and it's going to be in the net. And Rockford Cheyenne will lead 11-6. Another good rally there for both the Bearcats and the Rockets. Hilly Hansen continuing to serve here. They serve over left side. It's taken by Quillbank to Faith Crum. Now to Miller. Gabby Miller with a spike blocked at the net. And unable to save it this time is Tollefson off the block. That'll be a kill for Gabby Miller, her second. And it's 11-7, Rockets by 4. Peyton Halverson out and served here for North Star. And a high serve across. It is, and it's an ace. There's communication there between Longnecker and Fight. First ace here for Halverson. 11-8, Rockets lead down to 3. Bearcats serving as Halverson a serve across, taken by Longnecker. The back set right side goes to Tollefson, and she'll spike off a block that's taken by the Bearcats. And a spike right side, Miller puts it in the net. Stephanie Miller with a spike makes it 12-8 Rockets. And now Alicia Louders will come back in to play the front row for the Rockford Cheyenne, the 6-foot junior. And back to service, Heather Tollefson. And a serve down is all. Oh, it is an ace. Tollefson thought Halverson just to get to it, but nobody could pump it over from there. An ace to make it 13-8 to Rockford Cheyenne. Tollefson again to serve. Bumped up by Halverson. Quick set right side comes to Miller, and Steph gets one down on the right sideline to make it 13-9. And Stephanie Miller now will go back to serve. Miller has serve across. Bumped up by the Rockets. Set left side for Louders, and she'll get a spike to go in for a kill. And I make it 14-9 to Rockford Cheyenne. Longnecker back to serve. Longnecker, a deep serve down the right side, saved by Halverson. Now Hushley will push it back across. Where it's taken out by Tollefson. They set up Louders again, and a spike off a block again in for another kill. 15-9 Rockets. Yeah, it looks like North Star might want a timeout here, and they will get one. Timeout on the floor. North Star leads the match 1-7 in Rockford.
To deposit a check, it's a snap with the app. Remotely deposit checks into your checking account on the go. Wherever life's adventure takes you, your hometown bank is at your fingertips. Download the free app today. You'll be happy you did. Horizon Financial Bank, member FDIC.
The Olson Farmers Elevator is your one-stop farm headquarters. Producers count on the Olson Farmers Elevator year-round for all their fertilizer, chemical, seed, grain marketing, and bulk fuel. Call Steve on the early order seed discounts for Proseed and Integra soybeans, along with Invigor canola, the best beans in the county. With 15 years of replicated bean plots, you know Olson Farmers Elevator will sell you the right beans for our area. Lock in your fertilizer prices before next planting season. The Olson Farmers Elevator is your locally owned co-op in Olson. Call 682-5156.
All right, folks, as we come out of the timeout, an ace by Longnecker, then a kill for Alicia Louders, and the Rockets are up 17-9. But now Louders trying to tip a shot back in off a missed spike attempt by the Bearcats. Looks like an easy spike for her. And but Louders touched the net, so it's a net violation. And now after a Bearcat serve, Quillbank is in the front row, 17-10. Rockets out in front as the Rockets will try a spike left side that's blocked by Quillbank. They'll try it again now with Louders. Louders with a spike blocked, and it's going to go in for a point for the Bearcats. 17-11. North Star within 6 here. As Taylor Crum to serve. Crum a serve and an ace off the hands of Fight. 17-12. Bearcats within 5. And a serve over is going to be taken by Tollefson. They'll set up Louders, and she'll try to tip one over Quillbank, and it's another block. She tried the finesse approach, but not tipping it high enough. Tipping it right into her hands there. 17-13. Rockets lead down to 4. 5 stuff blocks for Macy Quillbang. There's a serve to the back row, taken again by Fight. And they'll bump it from the back with I should say, Hermanson. And a spike back now by Quillbang. Right side is in for a kill. And a timeout's going to be called by the Rockets. 17-14. Rockford Cheyenne still leading here in
life. If your goal is financial fitness, they are here for you, just like the fans who cheer on the teams of Dakota Territory. As members of FDIC, Dakota Bank serves dozens of hometowns across the Dakotas. Good luck to all the teams in today's games. Dakota Bank is your banking, mortgage, insurance, and trust. Insurance and trust are not FDIC insured.
Okay, folks, on the timeout. Alicia Lauder's got a spike and just got her 11th kill of the match. That stops a 5-0 run by the Bearcats, and the Rockets now lead 18-14, and they get back to serve with Anna Demister. Demister serve to Miller. Left side, Quillbang, and Macy with another big spike and another hammer down. And it's 18-15, Bearcats within 3. Kristen Murchie now to serve. Just past 6 o'clock, you're listening to this Region 4 volleyball tournament on 95.7 The Rock Farm, KNDK FM Langdon. Serve across, taken by Fight. The Rockford Cheyenne backs that right side to Louders. Another stuff blocked. And that might have been Halverson that time in the block. She and Quillbang both there, and it makes it 18-16. Bearcats within 2 here in set 2. Again, North Star leads the match 1-0. Murchie again, a good serve. Taken by Fight. And Demister back set comes to Louders. This time a push shot down left side. I think they're going to call her for a lift, and they are. Louders called for the lift. Makes it 18-17. And Murchie still serving here for the Bearcats. And a serve bumped up in the back row by Tollefson. Back row push shot here by Tollefson. It's taken by Taylor Crum. So set up left side, Peyton Halverson. Stuff by shot off the block in for another kill to tie it at 18. Another serve for Murchie. And a serve across, almost a lift there on Tollefson. But they'll get it back to her, and she'll push it across here for the Rockets. Bearcats now set up right side. A spike that is going to be in or out. Looks like they're going to say in on the right sideline. Rockets, that's right in front of them. They are not happy with the call, but the Bearcats do get the point and the lead at 19-18. Murchie of the serve across. That's taken by the Rockets. Back that right side will go to Louders. That's partially blocked. Ends up with the Bearcat side. And another spike by Quillbang's in for another kill. Timeout's going to be taken here by the Rockets. One time it was 17-9 to Rockford Cheyenne.
34-54, your Langdon Eagles club. The Langdon Eagles welcomes Cardinals fans in and fans of any team in before or after the game. The Eagles features their one-of-a-kind roasted chicken Wednesday nights from 5 to 8. Friday nights are burger night from 5 to 8. And don't forget, Progressive Bingo is offered at the Eagles Monday and Tuesday evenings at 7:30. Plus Blackjack Gaming at the Pig Wheel every Friday and Saturday night. Again, good luck, Langdon Munich. From everyone at your Langdon Eagles club.
Folks, after a timeout, Peyton Halverson just got a spike to go in down the left sideline. It's a 12-1 run here for the Bearcats, and serving is going to be Christian Murchie. And a serve across, pushed back over by the Rockets, and out tipped over by the Bearcats on a 3-ball. They'll try to set up Louders. It just pushes it towards the back row. Steph Miller has that for North Star. They set up Quillbang. They see the push shot to the back. Pumped up by Fight. Now Tollefson, and now Louders on a 3-ball again. Bearcats now leading 21-18. And North Star with the spike left side of Halverson. The spike saved by Fight, put over by Demister. North Star will set up a back set right side, and it goes to Quillbang, and it's down for another kill. Bearcats lead 22-18. They're looking to take a 2-0 set lead here in this best-of-5 match. And the Rockford Cheyenne led at one time 17-9. It is now 22-18. It's a 13-1 run. Off the serve, here's Louders, and the spike just in on the end line. And the Rockets get a very much needed point for them. So they get 22-19 as Alicia Louders now back to serve. Here for the Rockford Cheyenne. And Louders to the server cross, taken by Murchie. As they go left side to Halverson, and Peyton with a spike and a kill left side. 23-19 Bearcats. Faith Crum to serve. The setter for North Star is a serve cross taken to Meester with a spike set right side, and a spike and a kill for Tollefson. And it makes it 23-20. Rockets to within 3. Rockford Cheyenne uses both timeouts in this set, and the Bearcats have used 1 out of 2. Haley Hansen at the serve, and it's bumped up by Taylor Crum to Faith Crum. Now to Halverson. Peyton with a spike. Handed by Louders. They try to set up Longdecker, but she missed time to jump and spikes into the net. And it's going to make it set point Bearcats. As Quillbank to serve, and a server cross is going to be bumped up towards the net, pushed over the net actually, tipped back by Stephanie Miller. Louders will get it back over down for the Rockford Cheyenne. And North Star will set up Quillbank for the back row. Her spike dug out nicely by Fight. Gets the big dig. Now Longdecker to the back row. That's tipped up by Murchie. And it comes to Steph Miller. That's saved by Louders. Now left side Longdecker. The cross court spike. Dug out by the Bearcats. And Halverson will spike back. Dug out by Fight. As they'll get it to Tollefson. It gets one in the back row. It's just saved by Quillbank. And spiked back over by Stephanie Miller. As trying it again will be to Rockford Cheyenne. And a spike dug out by Quillbank. Tipped over by Miller. They'll try it again. This time at Tollefson. And a spike dug out by Murchie. And the spike is going to be by Gabby Miller. Blocked. And it's a block by Tollefson to make it 24-21. That was quite a rally there. My goodness. The Rockets to within 3, and they will serve now. And they serve down the right side is out. A missed serve wins it for North Star in the second set. 25-21 the final.
Give them a call at 1-800-882-2500 today. Northern Plains Electric Cooperative, your Touchstone Energy partner. Your number one fans, Auto Owners Insurance and Mostad Insurance Services is a winning combination. They'll work with you to insure your home, auto, business, and life to keep everything you value safe, sound, secure. Auto Owners Insurance, the no-problem people. Call Danny or Jeff today at 256-2253. That's 256-2253. Mostad Insurance of Langdon. The Munich Elevator and Oil Company would like to take this opportunity to wish all the area teams the best of luck in today's game. And don't forget, the Munich Elevator and Oil Company provides premier diesel fuel. Call Terry today at 682-5139. That's 682-5139. Good luck to all the area teams from the Munich Elevator and Oil Company.
Friendly, courteous staff is what you'll find at the Roulette State Bank. The Roulette State Bank offers a variety of financial services, including checking, savings, CDs, and just about any size and type of loan. Call the Roulette State Bank at 246-3395 or check them out online at roulettestatebank.com. Good luck to all area teams from Roulette State Bank. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Okay, we just started set number 3. As a matter of fact, Macy Quillbank just had a big spike to give the Bearcats a 3-1 lead here in the third set. Now we've got a rally going here between Rockford Cheyenne and North Star as Louders will get a big spike. Put back across by Halverson. Now they'll try left side, a spike for Haley Hansen. That's going to be dug out by Miller. Jump ball at the net now between Quillbank and Louders. That's won by Alicia Louders. She'll get the point for the Rockets to make it 3-2. Again, Rockford Cheyenne needs to win this set to keep this match alive. We'll start going for the sweep here as they honor the Meester to serve across. That's taken by the Bearcats. They'll set up left side. They'll set up Quillbank, and that's going to be long and out of bounds. And a serve across by the Meester is taken again here by North Star. To spike this time by Quillbank is going to be bumped out. Well, closing in on 20 kills tonight now is Macy Quillbank. How about it? That got her 220. Huh? Well, she got 14 kills as Macy, but she also has 6 stuff blocks. So I guess she's attributed indeed to 20 points here just by herself here for North Star this evening. Bearcats lead 4-3 off a serve. A block. Spiked by Quillbank after the serve received by the Rockford Cheyenne. Spiked by Quillbank, blocked by Louders, and we're tied at 4. Well, every set has been competitive between these two tonight. I guess you'd think that, being the second and third seeds of the tournament playing off against each other. As they serve by Lauder is going to go into the net. Bearcats will get a point back in the lead back now at 5-4. They'll go back to serve with Faith Crum. As Clucky will check back in here for the Rockford Cheyenne. Louders comes out as they serve right to Clucky. And that's going to be bumped up in the back row. Fight will get it across for the Rockford Cheyenne. Horsener now will set up Quillbang and Macy with a big spike and kill. Again, it's 6'5". You can imagine the angles coming down that she can create. And that one was just right behind the front row. And that's kill number 15-4. It makes it 6-5, 6-4 Bearcats. The Rockford Cheyenne now. Tollefson and they serve left, spike left side. That's in for a kill off the North Star serve. It's a 6-5 Rockets to within one. Tollefson with a kill there for the Rockford Cheyenne. Back to serve is going to be Haley Hansen. Hansen to serve the back row, taken by the libero for the Bearcats, and Taylor Crum tipped back over by Halverson. And now the Rockets will spike it with Longnecker, and it's going to be long and out of bounds. So a point for the Bearcats. Again, to lead 7-5 here. Again, if Bearcats win this set, they win the match. Is ready to serve. They serve across here indeed. For Quillbang, that's put right back over to third hit by the Rockford Cheyenne. Tipping it right back across is Stephanie Miller. And now another 3-ball bump here by the Rockets as they set up Gabby Miller down to the Bearcats. Spike is partially blocked, ends up on the Bearcats side of the net. That's tipped in by Steph Miller. And the Steph will make it 8-5 Bearcats as Quillbang to serve here once again. And the serve is going to be long and out of bounds this time by Macy Quillbang. Haven't been a lot of missed serves tonight. As a matter of fact, for both teams, there just hasn't been a whole lot of unforced errors, which is something you like to see both sides of this a match of this magnitude. And you get to the semifinals of a regional volleyball tournament. Both these teams obviously still have dreams of going to the state tourney. Winner will play Langdon Munich for the region championship on as a serve across.
Can-Do Real Estate and Insurance Agency wants to wish all the teams good luck. Score big when you have the help of experienced pros of Can-Do Real Estate and Insurance Agency, an independent insurance agency that specializes in a full line of insurance products, including
Let on State Street. The Meat Shack is open Monday through Friday from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Call Keith for custom meat processing and retail meat. Remember to book early for all your custom meat processing needs. Don't forget about their large selection of fish and fresh meat. Call the Meat Shack at 701-246-3570. That's 701-246-3570 for prices and appointments. The Meat Shack of Rolettes.
Well, folks, we're back here to, well, we just got the live action, and of course we get a timeout. But it is, I'm not sure what happened to us, the technical issue there, but after a server by Peyton Halverson, an unforced error against the Rockets, make it 12-6 Bearcats. Now a spike by Longnecker left side. Ends up on the Bearcat side, and a spike back by Kelly Hushley, who's had a couple of kills in the last few moments. And the junior for the Bearcats makes it 13-6. 6 kills for Kelly Hushley now. The serve again by Halverson. Taken by the Rockets, and they'll spike it over right side with Tollefson. It's partially dug out and now put over right side. A kill attempt for Miller, and that's in down for a spike and a kill indeed. 14-6 North Star. Again, the Bearcats win this third set. They win the match. They'll go on to play Langdon Munich for the second straight year in the championship of this Region 4 tournament. As they spike, though, by Longnecker, trying to come back over the Rockets off of North Star serve. That's going to go off a block. He counted as a kill. Here indeed for the Rockets and Brooke Longnecker. And now Louders will come in to play the front row. So It's going to be a serve for Heather Tollefson. Tollefson, a good serve across, taken by Miller. Has a back set over right side to Stephanie Miller. Gabby Miller had the bump, and then Stephanie Miller the kill. That's, I believe, her 7th of the night. And it's 15-7 Bearcats. They're 10 points away from winning the match and moving us on to Thursday night. Steph Miller with the serve over. That's bumped up towards the net. And a spike set up for Louders, who will actually tip it off a block in for a kill to make it 15-8. Rockets within 7. Is Longnecker now to serve. And a serve dug out by Quillvang. They'll go now to Hushley. And a Rockford Cheyenne, quick set to Louders, but she could only tip it over. DeMeester didn't get that set high enough. As Quillvang will push it back across to the Bearcats. Again, the Rockets will try Louders. And a spike nicely dug out by Steph Miller, saved by the stands by Faith Crum, and put back across. As the Rockets will put it over on a third hit as well here with Haley Hansen. As North Star will set up Gabby Miller, and a net violation is called against Louders to make it 16-8 Bearcats. As they will continue, they'll serve once again, or I should say now, as Taylor Crum to come in and serve. Gabby Miller will check out. Then a serve across. Handled by Louders, put over on a 3-ball by Hansen. Was pushed back over here by Quillvang. As trying it again now will be the Rockford Cheyenne to the spike, and a kill for Haley Hansen left side. Off a block, 16-9, Rockets within 7. Out of DeMeester now to serve. And a serve over is going to be short, but able to dig it out there is Halverson, putting it back across to the Bearcats, tipping it right back over to DeMeester here for North Star. And now spike left side for Hushley is blocked out of bounds by Louders. It'll be a kill for Kelly Jo Hushley, and it'll make it 17-9. The Bearcats by 8. Is coming in to serve will be Kristen Murchie. Murchie, one of the 4 seniors on this North Star team this year. And Kristen to serve. And a good serve over is saved by Tollefson, put over in a 3-ball here by Hansen. Chance down for the Bearcats, and they will go left side to Halverson, and Halverson actually spikes one off the net, but that helped it get through Louders' block, and it goes in for a kill to make it 18-9. Another good serve over, bumps around and taken by the Rockford Cheyenne. They try to set up Louders. DeMeester's set those wide, and that's going to give it to Quillvang. Quillvang will spike it. It's partially blocked by Louders. Quillvang will push it to the back row. Down to Rockford Cheyenne will try it. Louders with a big spike. Dug out nicely by Taylor Crum, and now a lift is called by the net. Found either Quillvang or Halverson there. It's going to be 18-10. So Rockets within 8. And Louders is serve across. Almost bumped out of bounds with the Bearcats. Saved though by Faith Crum. Pushed back across. Nope. By Quillvang tried, but to be pushed into the net. 18-11 Rockets. Served by Louders again. Bumped towards the net again, and it's an ace for Louders this time. We mentioned yesterday, Louders had 6 aces, Longnecker 8, and that's just the second for Louders tonight. 18-12, Rockets within 6. Louders with a serve to the back row as Murchie takes it there. They'll set up left side Halverson with a spike dug out by Alicia Louders. As Halverson will push it, or I should say Hansen pushes it back across for the Rockford Cheyenne. Getting it over now is Murchie here for the Bearcats. They set up this time. Tollefson, but her spike is in the net. Unforced error on Heather Tollefson. Give a point back to the Bearcats, and they'll lead now 19-12. As Adriana Clucky will check back in. And Louders will sit down. A serve here by Faith Crum, and it's dug up by Clucky. Put over on a 3-ball by Hansen. And the Bearcats now will set up Quillvang. Great dig in the back row there by Clucky. And Fight will get it back across. And Bearcats will try it again. This time they'll set up Quillvang again. Another spike and a kill. This time goes down for the 6'5 junior. Makes it 20-12 Bearcats. And a serve by Faith Crum, and it's an ace. So make it 21-12. So North Star 4 points away now from improvement in this third set. Looks like the Rockford Cheyenne coach Mark Johnson is done calling timeouts. He's just going to let this thing run its course. It appears as the serve across taken by Faith Crum. And now Heather Tollison to the spike. That's down for a killer for the Rockets. Makes it 21-13. And Haley Hansen back to serve now here for the Rockford Cheyenne. Hansen, a serve over, taken by Taylor Crum. The Faith Crum. Now it comes to Quillbang. Quillbang, a push shot down the right side, is going to be put back over in a 3-ball here by the Rockets. So a chance for North Star and a spike and a kill. That's, well, shot was a little too long, just beyond the end line. But for Quillbang, makes it 21-14. Rockets to within 7. Haley Hansen to serve. And Hansen to serve across. Taken by the Bearcats. Spike left side is by Halverson, and Peyton will knock one down. 22-14 Bearcats. Looks like it's going to be again North Star and Langdon Munich on the season, of course. The two teams have split matches as North Star defeated Langdon Munich 2-1 at the Lax Burlington tournament. Langdon Munich defeated North Star 3-1 in a regular season match a little more than a week ago. It's a week from yesterday, actually. Rally going here off the North Star serve, and a spike left side. Finesse spike is going to be in for a kill for Halverson. 23-14 Bearcats. Another serve now by Macy Quillbang. Of course, we'll have the final stats of this match for you in our Farmers and Merchant State Bank players of the game in our post-game show. He's off the serve. Longnecker will get it over in a 3-ball for the Rockford Cheyenne. Now the Bearcats will set up Miller. And a serve is going to be put back over, dug out in the back row by Clucky. And now a tip shot here by North Stars, put back over by Tollefson. That's saved by Murchie. Now to Gabby Miller, and Miller the spike off a block and a kill. Match point Bearcats. And indeed serving for the match is going to be Macy Quillbang. And a spike is serve into the net. Make it 24-15. And let's see, coming in to serve it for the Rockford Cheyenne, Becca Almers will check in. And she gets a good serve over. And a spike is going to be put back by Gabby Miller into the net, 24-16. 2 match point saved here for the Rockford Cheyenne, but they've got at least 8 more to go to keep rolling here. Almers a shorter serve left side. It's going to be bumped up and from the back row is put up or spiked across by Quillbang. Longnecker a standing spike back for the Rockets. And now North Star sets up right side. Steph Miller. Her spike is going to be put back over the last moment by Tollefson. North Star will strike Gabby Miller. And Gabby with a spike in for a kill. And that'll do it for the match, folks. The North Star Bearcats have swept the Rockford Cheyenne in a pretty entertaining match for most of the way.